Good morning, students. Welcome to your English class. I hope so. All of you are keeping fine. So let's begin with today's English class. Today's topic is chapter number 9, La Tomatina, from your English coursebook. Now, everyone turn to page number 82. Today we will cover page number 82 and page number 83. So, before starting the chapter, let me give you some idea about the country Spain. So, Spain is a country on Europe's Iberian Peninsula. It includes 17 autonomous regions with diverse geography and cultures. Diverse means different types of. Capital city Madrid is the home to the Royal Palace and Prado Museum, housing works by European masters. So, Prado Museum is well known for its housing works by European masters. Segovia has a medieval castle, the Alcazar, and an intact Roman aqueduct. Cat- Catalonia's capital, Barcelona, is defined by Antoni Gaudi's whimsical modernist landmarks like Sagrada Familia Church. So, the capital of Spain is Madrid. Its currency is euro and its population is 4.74 crores, which was recorded in the year 2020. Now, let me give you some interesting facts about Spain. Now, first of all, Spain shares its western border with Portugal, that is another country. Other than these land borders, Spain is surrounded by water. The Kingdom of Spain is located in extreme southwestern Europe. Spain is famous for different things in different regions of the country. Spain has five major soil types. Saline soil in Spain dominates the Ebro Basin and the coastal lowlands. Spain boasts of the first planned university city in the world. Brown forest soil in Spain are exclusive to the humid Galicia and Cantabria. The Ebro Basin is the longest among the rivers in Spain. Ebro River holds the greatest discharge of all rivers in Spain. Black sand and white sand beaches characterize the Canary Islands. Next, the national capital of Spain is Madrid. The Canary Islands of Spain lies within the Atlantic Ocean. Spain has Gibraltar as its only other land borders in the far south. Spain was once regarded as the empire on which the sun never sets. Among the many things that Spain is famous for are its flamenco music and dance. Sorry, it is flamenco music and dance. So, Spain is famous for its flamenco music and dance. The Canary Islands are the home to the highest peak of Spain. The size of the peninsula produced such complexities. The largest island or the of the Balearic is the Mallorca Island. Water from over 200 tributaries flow towards the Ebro River. So these are some interesting facts about Spain. Now, here you can see the landscape, the cuisines, and the traditional dress that is worn by the people of Spain. Next, let's learn some more interesting facts about Spain. So, number one, its largest food festival in the world with over 40,000 people gleefully throwing. So, here we are going to talk about a famous festival as the name of the chapter suggests, that is La Tomatina. Now, there are some interesting facts about this festival. So first one is it's the largest food festival that is celebrated in the world with over 40,000 people gleefully throwing tomatoes at each other. This festival becomes the largest food festival in the world. It sees participants from all across the globe. Number 2, 1.5 lakh tomatoes are squashed during the festival. La Tomatina lasts only for an hour between 10 am to 11 am. During this time, around 1.5 lakh tomatoes are used. These tomatoes are of low quality, poor in taste, and overripe. Number 3. There are no tomatoes in Bhunal. While listing the places to visit in Europe, do not forget to include the Spanish town of Bhunal, where you may get to experience this madness. Interestingly, Bhunal does not grow tomatoes at all, especially reserved tomatoes sourced from all over Spain are trucked in for this festival. Number 4. It originated from a street fight. So these are the facts which leads to the festival of La Tomatina. Here you can see the food fight originated from a street brawl, that is fight, in 1945. A young boy started throwing vegetables on people post a street fight. This led to the group of people repeating their action, brought their tomatoes repeating the action. The next year, the same group of people brought their tomatoes and intentionally picked up a quarrel. Eventually, it became a food festival and gained an official success. Number 4, it originated from the street fight. The food fight originated from the street brawl. In 1945, a young boy started throwing vegetables on the people post a street fight. This led to a group of people repeating the action. The next year, the same group of people brought their tomatoes and intentionally picked up a quarrel. Eventually, it became a food festival and gained an official status from the year 1957. Number 5. Streets are left sparkling clean. Once the messy festival is over, the streets are left cleaner than before. This is because fire trucks wash out people and streets with water hose. Due to the tomatoes' acidic properties, that acts as disinfectants, the streets are left sparkling. So tomato has got citric acid in it, and because of it, the streets become cleaner than before. Now, Bhunal. So you heard that this festival is celebrated in the town of Bhunal. So Bhunal is a small town in the province of Valencia, most famous for its celebration of La Tomatina every year. So Bhunal is a small town in the province of Valencia, which is famous for the celebration of La Tomatina. This municipality lies 40 kilometers or 25 miles west of the city of Valencia and offers many sites to visit. So, Bunal is actually a small town in the country of Spain. Now, all of you can turn to your books and turn to page number 82. So, I hope so you have got some idea about the chapter that is La Tomatina. So, everyone should write down classwork and today's date with a pencil. So, let's start reading the chapter. So, chapter number 9, La Tomatina. La Tomatina is an annual festival held in Bhunal, a small town in Spain. So, that is why I gave you the facts and informations related to the country of Spain. This annual festival begins on the last Wednesday in August. The highlight of the festival is the tomato fight that begins at 11 a.m. Every year, thousands of people from all over the world reach this little town to take part in this chaotic event. Participants get 1 hour to unleash their inner child and engage in the biggest food fight in the world. The city council dumps truckloads of tomatoes in the streets, and once the festival begins, no one is safe from the attack of squishy tomatoes. So, you can understand it is a very messy festival where people are found throwing tomatoes at each other. So let's check out the meanings or the vocabulary. Annual, the word annual means something that happens once in a year. Highlight means call for attention. Chaotic means in a state of confusion. Unleash means to set free. Engage means to participate or involve. Council means group of people engaged to do some duty. Squishy means soft and moist. Now, here you can see a small clipping where the people are busy throwing tomatoes at one another. And this is how they celebrate the festival of La Tomatina. Now let's check out the rules of this festival. So the rules of the festival are very simple. Number 1, tomatoes need to be squashed before throwing so that people don't get hurt. Number 2, no other vegetables except tomato is allowed. Number 3, participants have to make way for trucks and other vehicles. Number 4, after the second horn is blown, which indicates the end of the festival, no more tomatoes should be thrown. So, these are the four main rules of this festival which needs to be followed. Here you can see the next paragraph. Participants are recommended to wear goggles to protect their eyes from the acid in the tomatoes. So, the tomatoes have got citric acid. In order to protect your eyes, the people are asked to wear goggles. After the fight, firefighters hosed down the town while the locals generously offered the participants their houses for cleaning themselves. Around 150,000 tomatoes are used during La Tomatina. The tomatoes used are usually of low quality and inferior in taste. Inferior means not good in taste. La Tomatina is just the highlight of a week of festivities. So it marks the opening of the festivals. Different types of festivals are celebrated with the beginning of the La Tomatina. The week leading up to the massive slug fight, slugfest is filled with huge parades, fireworks, and famous paella cooking contest. So the week leading up to the massive slugfest, so there are more festivals and more feasts that are celebrated with the opening of La Tomatina, which includes huge parades, fireworks, and famous paella cooking contests. Now let's check out the vocabulary. Number one is recommended. Recommended means to suggest as good or suitable. Goggles. Goggles means close fitting glasses to protect eyes. Like you, when you go out on a sunny day, we use goggles. Hose. Hose means large pipes used to water plants or used by the firefighters. Generously, to help someone. Massive means huge or large. Slugfest means a contest of boxing and baseball. Paella cooking. A Spanish paella is a Spanish food which is made of rice, saffron, chicken, and seafoods. Parades means a huge procession to celebrate some festival. So, these are the difficult words and their meanings. Squashed also means to make something soft by pressing it. Now, here you can see some glimpses how after the festival gets over, after the second horn is blown, the firefighters they clean the roads and hose the pipes, hose water out of the pipes on the streets in order to clean them and on the people. And this is how the whole uh, town is cleaned after the festival gets over. Here are some glimpses of the parades that is held during the festival of La Tomatina. So you can see the people, they are marching through the road in order to celebrate La Tomatina. You can see they have dressed up in a different attire of baseball and boxing. Then you can see the glimpse of the fireworks that are done in order to celebrate the festival of La Tomatina, and you can also see the paella cooking contest going on. So here are some more glimpses of paella cooking contest where the people are preparing the dish that is known as paella. So I hope so you'll have enjoyed reading this chapter and you have learned a lot about Spain and Bunal, where the festival of La Tomatina is celebrated. So for now we have this much for today's English class. I hope so y'all have enjoyed. I would like y'all to go through the chapter till where we have read and learn the difficult words. So thank you and stay safe till we meet for the next class.